So it's going to be first the x offset. If I equals 0, then the x coordinate is 0. Else, the x coordinate I have to compute like this. Okay, so there's the color, there's the x offset. Then I'm gonna do dot move to. You might want a separate line that's just the cum dist. You'll be able to see the cumulative probability just by looking at the last line, if that's what you mean. I do want to have a line that's stuck at 1/2, so you can see how close it's getting, if that's what you mean. So then I'm gonna make this x chord probability, and then add the dot. Wait. Not creating a new dot, but doing this. So this is the color. This is the position, or I guess the x coordinate, and then there's this too. Okay. Okay, so there were just a lot of tails. The full distribution. I see what you mean, like having bar charts or something that continually update. Because if you show it on this graph, it would just coincide with the last dot here. So I don't think it'd add any more information than just looking at the right of this graph. Okay, so let me well, firstly, I'm going to add more of them. I really want to see this. I wish the seed wasn't fixed. I know in Manim the random seed is fixed. And I kind of don't want that to happen. So why don't I... Can I just do time.now? It's time.time. I wish I had a way to make this like live, choose a new distribution each time. But I can't. Okay, I'm going to just put in the 0.5 line. So put half line equals line. It's gonna be lane dot chords to point. It's gonna be 0, 1/2. And then this is ordered by time, right? The distribution should be a line over all the values, so it'll dance around a perceptron until it settles on a uniform at about 0.5. Yeah, so what I want to do, yeah, that is right. But what I want to do is just have the 0.5 line here. Maybe I'll do that as well. The thing about that is, this is happening, values is in the probabilities, yeah. The thing about that is, the line, it would kind of jerk around. Like it'll be fixed until another point comes in, and then it'll jump. Like it won't move smoothly. I might end up doing that. The world is our oyster. 0.1, 0.15, and then 10. And then I'll just add this. And we'll see how that looks. I really wish... I wish this could just go forever. Or for like a really long time. Tweening. So the thing is, since these probabilities are being computed live, I can't look into the future to tell where it should be moving. Unless I did something like had it tween toward the point. How long can I go? It can go as long as I want. Maybe if I made this runtime longer. It's just fun to look at. Also, it's not increasing linearly, so maybe I should do that. I want this to be way, way longer. If I'm being honest. I want to see like 1,000 lines. That might be a while. It's actually, I guess, not as bad as I expected. Why did that suddenly break? Also, why is it not going toward 0.5? That was pretty interesting. But why did it start? Why are they over here? 10i divided by time. Why did that happen? That was weird. One line is basically the running estimate. I might end up doing that. Oh, it's because this time is being really large. 10 times I. Oh, does this have to be 1,000 now? I hope I did that right. Oh, I definitely did not do that right. Maybe this is supposed to be 100. Okay. When time reaches 1,000, and I is the length of the whatever. Oh, I'm missing a factor of something here. Should this be like time times the length of the coin flips? Bring out your Geiger counter, exactly. It's when the time is completed and I is the length of the coin flips. Just the last one. The x coordinate will have to be 10. I wish I normalized it to 1 now. I'll see if that is more correct. I got to bring this down from 1,000. It's taking too long. Nope, that is completely wrong. Okay, I'm gonna undo. See how it looks now. Still broken. Keep undoing. Check it now. Okay, I think this is right now. Okay, they make the rate function linear. Velocity and standard deviation. Yeah, I could like display the standard deviation. That could be interesting. Is this even showing 25 lines? Now I'm paranoid. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's showing all of them. So that looks right. Set value. I'm gonna set a max value. I'm gonna say time maximum and set that to 10. I'll set the time max. The runtime can be 5, rate func can be linear. Now here. This shouldn't be divided by just time, right? Because as time gets really large, as the time gets really large, these points, oh, they'll move further to the left. Maybe that is correct. It should be correct for this example. But if I increase the time maximum, that still looks right, actually. Okay, if I made this 100, see, it's moving backwards. Why is it doing that? Why are the points appearing here now? The x coordinate. Oh, this should be. Okay, time divided by 10. Max time divided by 10 is the scaled time or the scaled length of this, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused by this equation now. Everyone's gonna know how bad I am at math. So this length is 10. The time, wait, this length is 10. The number of divisions is the length of the points. And that's the number of times to divide this length. This is me yesterday. Yeah, it happens. The length of time that this represents is the length of coin flips times the time. Okay. And then how far do I want to move an individual? Is it like this? Trying to plot simple trig functions, yeah. Ten times the length of coin flips times the time. Because 10 is the length of this. The number of coin flips is the number of times to divide. Because I is going in the range of the number of coin flips. And then divided by time to move it to the side. Could this be right? Nope, that is not. That is confirmed not right. Okay. I might just look at this again once I'm not streaming. And try to figure it out then. Or, if anyone is watching and knows how to make these not appear here and appear at the end instead, you get extra credit. I'll actually put this in the Discord and maybe someone will figure it out. Maybe. Okay, anyway, I think I'm going to go to the next probability animation. Darvid Tours. Thanks so much. That would be interesting to show the coins appearing like over here. Okay, I don't want to get bogged down on this. I want to move to the next one first. And then if there's time later on, I'll come back to this. So I'll call this pi estimate. And then I'll do, just to make sure it's working. Cool. So I want to do here, I will actually want a square. I'll say square equals square. That scale, I'll scale by 3. I'll set that color to red. I'll scale this by 3 too. I'll make it blue. The scale of X is kind of arbitrary. It is. I don't know why this confused me so bad. Maybe the way to think about it. What did I call this? Coin flip. Maybe the way to think about it is that the X coordinate is representing more distance than just 10. Because if I was plotting each of these points at a distance 1 apart from each other, then that distance will be growing with time, and that distance will be, I don't know, like super far. But that distance isn't actually what I'm plotting. What I would need to divide by is the length that this would cover as time is increasing. Account for the spacing. Oh, is that it? But how would I do that? Ten times I X spacing. It's like, how would I get the spacing between them? So the spacing between them will be just the number of them divided by I. 10 times the number of them divided by I. Another factor. So like this. Well, I feel like it's just not showing some of them now. Okay, I'll go back to it later. I'll have to go back to it later. I'm too bad at. Okay, so that's that. It looks small. Oh. Add the square. Add the circle. Set those colors. Okay, so that looks right. Move that to the side. Group equals the group, the square and the circle. And then group that to edge. I'll move that to the left. And the group. That's perfect. Now, it'll be very similar to this, actually. Well, kind of similar. I'm gonna have points equals an array. I want to choose points within the square. So how would I do this? I know that I'm gonna want to do probably not an always redraw. I think I just want to have a time tracker. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this to like a time maximum again. And just make that 10 or something. And then I want to add an update to the time tracker. To the time tracker. Saying if t dot, so this is the tracker. I'll say tracker.get value is greater than the length of points. Then add a point. I think that's actually all. We'll have to add a point, then I'll have to update pi calculation. There. Okay, for now I can just pass that. And I'll do time tracker.add updater. Update points. Okay, so that should do nothing. Now I'll have to add a point. So let's say dot equals dot. Then I want to move it to a random place within the square. So x offset equals random.sample. I'll have to find the bounds first. Will be within square.getCenter plus half of the square side length. Get width. So it'll be plus or minus this. And then y offset will be similar. You can just make the side length a variable though. Like so. Okay, then I think I can use random.sample. Oh. Is it? No, I have to look at the help. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I think it's just random.random. Have to piece out for a bit. Alright, see you. I think this gives a point between 0 and 1. So what I can do, offset equals square.getCenter. That's the middle of the square. Then I'll have to add random.random multiplied by the side length. And then I'll have to subtract from that. Square dot get center. Can I just like get the left point instead? I should be able to... Is it get critical point? Or get... What was that function called? I think it's in vectorized or in within Mobject. There's like critical point. There's like there's something like the extreme point. Get corner. Get top. Oh, I can just do get right. Okay, so I'll do that. Get I'll have to do the left plus random times right. Random dot random times side length. Okay, that's a random X location. So it isn't an offset, this is a location. Or a coordinate. Square dot get left plus a random amount times the side length. And this is square dot get bottom plus random times the side length. Okay. Then I can do dot dot move to. Maybe we can just instantiate the dot at that location. If I could find the dot class. Yeah, you can pass in a point. So let me just get the X coord, get the Y coordinate, and then I'll do dot. Then it'll be right times. Actually, I can do it this way. np dot array X coord, Y coord, 0. Okay. Self dot add. I don't know if I can self dot add from here, but I'm gonna try to. Then I'll leave the pi calculation for later. So let's see what this does. Add could not be coerced to provide an output parameter. Where did that happen? Oh, I tried to update. Why is this stack trace so long? Oh my goodness. Play, pass scene reference, wrapper, this. Okay, here. A dot. Weird. I guess I can't just pass that like that. Okay, I'll just do it this way. Dot move to. And then this. Okay. Nope, same thing. Why can't I move this here? np.array x coord y coord 0. Get left gives you an array probably. Okay. And you're looking at array and a float. Okay, I'll see that. X coord, that's an array. Okay, so you're totally right. And then Y coord. So I want get left at 0, and then get bottom at 1, the X and the Y coordinates. Then hopefully that looked like it wasn't right. But thanks a ton. Okay, so what did I do this time? Square dot get left plus get left at 0.